Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video, and today we're going to do a character guide on Cater. I got Cater ridiculously easy, and I'm glad I did because I really like Cater, and after using her, I used her in the newest Lufenia Plus. That run is posted if you want to check it out, but she just absolutely dominated in there, and I've always just loved the nuances of Cater's kit. I think it's a very, very interesting kit, and I think she's a cool character. So in this video, we're going to talk about the best artifacts and spheres to put on her, and then I'll just kind of do a quick, like, layman's terms guide to the kit. Just a very simplified version, basics of what she does, kind of what buttons to press and when you want to press them, right? So for her artifacts, she is one of the quote-unquote cursed arts characters. So what that means is there are some characters that instead of just getting a rework, they put it into their artifacts, and people didn't really like that. So they only did it for like 6 characters, I think, and then they stopped. But for Cater, you really want to go with Attack 108 and Buff Attack Boost Up. So Buff Attack Boost Up is one of the cursed arts. They just have like really insane effects for actually artifact passives, right? So she gets Max Brave and Attack by 20%. So you put 3 of those on and you're getting that for 60%. So you definitely need to have that Buff Attack Boost Up. And then I would say Attack 108 is her next best. Her other cursed art you could put on there is Charged Blizzard ROK and Triple Slip. But all it does, like earlier in the game when it first came out, it was more significant because you actually would run out of skills, right? But all it does is it gives her one more skill use of Blizzard ROK and Triple Slip. Honestly, in today's game, you're not really running out of skills. So I really don't think you need to do that. I think going Attack 108 and Buff Attack Boost Up is the way to go there. For spheres, she has 2 A's and an E sphere slot, okay? Once again, A spheres, you're mainly looking at increasing attack and max brave. But once again, I like to look at the nuances of the character and what fits them really well. Now, Cater does mixed range and magic, so I don't think you should give her a sphere that's specific for either of those two. Just do a generic sphere that will increase attack or brave, and something she fits into. So this is one where I do really like her own sphere, because it's when evading an enemy attack. So there are a few spheres out there that have to do with evading, and not many characters in the game evade. So characters like Cater are a good spot to use those up. So if you have some really good evade spheres and you want to use them on someone, put them on Cater. Then this, I just put Vaughn's on there. This is just like a generic one, but it just increases attack. While she's at max HP, I figure since she's going to be dodging all the time, she's probably not taking much HP damage. So that's just an attack buff, but that literally could be like, once again, it's kind of your choice, whatever you want for attack or brave there, right? And then the E slot. The E slot's a little bit different here. Anything that focus on buffing like attack, once again, is probably pretty good. If you want to go with, the E sphere is the debuff sphere. So if you want to do debuffs, I think something like Fran here is a pretty good one. It increases max, or it lowers their max brave by 12%. I would say if you can like do like a max brave down or a defense down on the enemy with her, that's probably pretty good. But if you wanted to throw something like a poison, like a Ferris on there, sure, why not? You could go ahead and do that. I don't recommend putting Vanille's on her because she's not like a re-break character. I really like Vanille's sphere on re-break characters, right? So once again, depending, something that'll give you attack or something once again that'll debuff the enemy with something that you want to debuff with is good there, right? Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and jump into a fight, and I've got a fight queued up here. So we're actually going to go into the actual current Lufenia here. It's Queen's Lufenia, and I'm going to actually use this as my Lufenia run, and I'm going to try to pull Queen through and carry her, because I have like none of Queen's kit. I think I've got her 15 of 35, but I don't have her EX or anything. So yeah, she's just got like a bronze sword on right now. My plan is I'm just going to throw twins in and get her out. But we'll kind of do the showcase part first, and then I'll probably just finish the battle on my own after, assuming that like Queen survives. If Queen dies, whatever, she dies. But we'll see if we can't just like get her through here, right? So we'll just do some random stuff here. Oh yeah, Queen's only hitting for ones, of course. Totally makes sense. All right. So Cater's got some really cool stuff in her kit because she's one of those like, you could almost call her a tank in a way. She's one of those like lock dodge characters. So what she does is she puts like lock on the enemies, and then she has like a very, very high chance to dodge, and then she can get guaranteed dodging. I believe it's with her AA, just like Shadow does. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and sure, we'll go heavy damage here because I actually do want to beat this fight. So we'll go ahead and do the BT effect here. But we'll just get a couple turns with Cater in and kind of get her thing going here. But yeah, I've always liked Cater since she came out, and like her last time she came out, she was like really, really fun, and I really like what she got. And the other nice part about Cater is there aren't many C90s right now, so I do kind of like the fact that we've got the C90s, right? Okay, so basically what she's got is part of what she gets with her LD is that she has something called charge shot and wide shot. You see those at the top. That's her HP and her brave attacks. In the past, they were just straight up attacks. Now they actually charge up. So just as you're playing the game, like they're going to charge up, and when they're maxed out, you kind of want to use those, right? Usually you want to start the turn with Blizzara ROK, so I'm going to use that right away. Blizzara ROK is going to put the lock on so that they're going to be locked on to her. Now they're all doing all attacks, so it doesn't really matter. But you can see she has a bunch of passives right away, so she's just flat out dodging, right? And dodge comes with that. Dodge comes from her triple slip, so we can show you triple slip here. So triple slip is going to be an instant turn, and that's what gives her basically her dodge passive. So just anytime that's going to run out, you want to refresh that. And then we could just showcase here, now that that charge shot at the top is a max charge, I can do that. Charge shot is going to be a single target, and you see 500k for an HP plus. That's pretty darn good. Not going to lie, that is pretty darn good. I'm actually going to use this and just do like a little bit of spot healing here, because I actually kind of want to get Queen through this, but we're kind of doing it on the spot. We'll see. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll just do the big bad boy here. So yeah, that was pretty strong. So the other charged attack is actually an AoE attack. So we'll kind of get in and do that as well. So we'll get to that here. Okay, yeah, of course they're going to pick on Queen here. And then you're going to notice that anytime Cater dodges, she counters. So she's also a counter character, which is really nice. And her LD does something really great. All right, I'm going to bring twins in here. We'll just start busting them up with twins, just so I don't like instantly die with Queen. So I'm gonna do this with the twins, and then when we get Cater up, we'll do our LD, and we'll kind of get our LD going here. And so just part of what she's getting in her kit, she's got Ice Enchant in Imperil as well, so she's also doing that. I believe she only enchants herself though, not the party. Okay, so we're going to let all those guys do what they're doing, delaying themselves. Okay, all right, so we haven't even gone over EX yet. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So we're going to use the LD. Okay, so what the LD does is it gives her like the max charges on her other shots. Okay, and you're going to see that they have the freeze debuff now. So the reason why she dominates this fight is because the freeze debuff, what happens is they can increase their brave, and then she dodges. So they do these big all HP attacks. But since they don't gain brave, like it does 0 damage, and then she's going to basically dodge counter everything and just kind of keep doing damage, which is pretty crazy, right? All right, so we'll just let these guys go. Yeah, you can see we're tearing through them pretty quick here, and I'm not even being very optimal. We're just kind of doing a showcase here. So there you go. There's the counters, and then we got combo with Machina's counters as well, right? So basically with Cater, you just do Blizzara ROK right away, so that you're locked on. Then I usually go into the LD so that you freeze them and you have that going on. So that's kind of the order I would do there, right? So now that we have the LD and that on, basically what you do is you can go between the charge shot max, the wide shot max, and then we've got the EX. So let's go ahead and do the EX. And her EX, you can just see, is just like way more powerful with her C90. So she's just pumping out a lot of damage. So it's a really good HP attack. Big numbers across the board there. Really like that. Okay, and then we'll just go ahead and keep attacking through here. Okay. And yeah, her AA is what gives her evasion, so we can use that on the next turn as well. And then we'll just keep doing big fat AoE damage with twins. It's pretty amazing how hard the twins still hit, so like when they get their C90, they're going to be crazy. If any of you got the twins, they were a good investment, because anytime there's AoE, like they are so good. I didn't build them myself, but I really like them as a friend unit, because you can see we're just melting the enemies on a Lufenia fight here, right? Okay. So we've pretty much shown everything. We can use the AA here, so I'll be the Blizzard shot. So you can see it does a little bit of damage, but also gives her, what was it? Gives her perfect evasion. So she has perfect evasion while that AA is up. So if you know you have to dodge something, it's a really good idea to use that. And then let's do the wide shot max charge here. So you can see that does AoE damage, but it's a lot stronger than it used to be, right? So if you want AoE, use that one. If you want single target, use the other one. But they're both very good. And what's going to happen is you just kind of want to alternate between the two. Also, I believe, I don't remember if it was both of them, but one of them actually helps charge your EX faster as well. I think it was the one I just did, the wide shot. So there's a lot loaded into those HP and Brave Attack Plus attacks. So yeah, definitely very good. But I just love how Cater can shut down these really aggressive fights. Oh, not to mention the landmine there, that is also from Cater. So the other thing that comes with her EX on top of a bunch of damage is she puts traps on. So she's got counters, she's got traps, she's got imperil. She does a lot, right? She dodges. So I think Cater is just one of these really cool, unique, like, utility units. Like, she's not your primary damage dealer. She's not necessarily a support unit, right? But she's just this really good, fun utility character that can do a lot of fun things, right? All right, we'll let the twins dominate here. Okay. We'll get maybe one more turn with Cater, but we have showcased all of her attacks. So that's all you do is you just basically, the main thing to remember, start with the Blizzard ROK. I would say, once again, put the LD on. And then from there, you just kind of, it's whatever your choice is. You kind of just balance through your attacks between the HB plus, the Brave Attack plus. Really, the only time you need to use Blizzard ROK is if you need to, like, refresh the lock, right? And Triple Slip, you only want to use that when you want to refresh your dodging. And the nice thing with Triple Slip is you get a free turn anyway, so you can just pop that off whenever and then still do whatever action you wanted to do, right? So you can see my wide shot and my charge shot are down to 0 right now. So on a turn like this, I could say, let's do Triple Slip just even to get the Brave, right? If anything else, I can just get a Brave. And look, I just did that right into my consecutive rounds. Now I got the max charges, so I've got, like, everything available, right? So let's just pop off the EX again, since it's really strong. So anyways, that's Cater in a nutshell. She's actually not too hard to play. She's pretty fun. Once again, I like dodge characters. I like, and Machina just gets, like, a rare chance dodge, a YOLO dodge. So that's pretty funny there as well. But yeah, and then I love the traps. I love the counters. You know, the single damage in a turn doesn't blow you away, but with all the off-turn damage she's doing and all the things she's doing for the party, I think she's a pretty good character. So anyways, guys, let me know if this helps. Let me know if what you guys think of Cater. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you all in the next one.